There are various ways to install Python on your computer, but especially for new users, it is highly recommended to opt for Anaconda. It will install not only Python, but also the Jupyter Notebook app and many scientific computing and data science packages. Let's open Continuum.io and click on the Download Anaconda button in the home page. You have to pick one of the three operating systems, Windows, Mac, or Linux. I will show you how to install Anaconda on Windows, but the procedure is identical if you are going to use the Mac or Linux version. Now, you must choose the best among the four provided options. Do you need a 2.7 or a 3.6 version? And then, there's a 32-bit or a 64-bit version, depending on the Windows you have installed. I know it sounds strange to maintain not one but two versions of a single program. Both Python 2 and Python 3 have been in parallel use since 2008. Obviously, sooner or later, we will all move to using Python 3, but today, it is rather Python 2 that financiers and data scientists use at work. The majority of code available is still Python 2. Furthermore, existing literature about Python for data science, finance, econometrics, and statistics employs Python 2 as well. For this course, the differences between Python 2.7 and 3.6 will be almost insignificant. To prove this is the case, we have attached both Python 2 and Python 3 notebook files to all videos throughout the course where providing lecture code was relevant. So, which version should you install? Given that we have recorded the entire course on Python 2, install this version if you want to use notebook files containing the same code as the one displayed in the videos. If, instead, you are fine with dealing with just a couple of small syntactical changes, or there's some other reason why you prefer to work with Python 3, then install that version. And later, use the notebook files stored in the Python 3 folder in the resources sections of the lectures. For example, if you access the additional material to the lecture about variables, and you click on the folder called Python 2, you will see notebook files that will run on Python 2 directly. In the same manner, if you go back and select the Python 3 folder, you will only encounter files that are suitable for working with Python 3. Remember that we have kept this principle throughout. It is valid also for the second, financial part of the course, which can be taken if you have any of the Python versions. So, it's up to you which one to install now. Having said that, let's go back to the installation process. When you choose between a 32 or 64-bit version, you can simply check your operating system. Newer computers are surely running with 64-bit processors. But if you would like to verify this before you begin, you could open your control panel menu from the Start window. Then, select the System icon and check the information referring to the system type. In my case, it is a 64-bit, so when I go back to the Anaconda website, I will select the 64-bit 2.7 Python version. Then, we must find a directory where we want to install the distribution and press Save. While waiting to complete the download, you can decide whether to leave your email to Continuum. This is not a necessary step, so you could also select No Thanks, and you are good to go. When the download is finished, please double-click on the file to run the application. What follows is nothing different from the standard Windows installer. Agree and press Next until you have the chance to specify a destination folder. You could do this after selecting the Browse button. When satisfied with the indicated directory, click Next one more time. We suggest you tick both advanced options. The first option will automate more complicated processes, while the second will register Anaconda as a default Python on your computer if you have not installed some other package. Finally, click Install and proceed until you see the window where you can finalize the installation. We will not use Anaconda Cloud just yet, so I'll untick the box. What you just installed is the whole Anaconda distribution, the Python language, a text editor, many applications, and packages. You also have the Jupyter Notebook app. You can open the Start menu and select the respective icon from there. A new window will pop up. It will take a few seconds for the app to load. Once this is done, your web browser will open a new tab with the Jupyter dashboard. In our next video, we'll study the dashboard in more detail, and we'll learn how to use Jupyter. See you there. Thank you for watching.